Hello, I'm Micah Miranda, Economic Development Director with the City of Chandler. Today, we're joined by Dean Sean Burgess with the University of Arizona College of Agriculture and Life Science. Dean, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Micah. I really appreciate it.
All right, tell us a little bit about what's going on within your college and some of the high-level course offerings that your college brings to the public.
Well, I think we have a lot of things going on in the college. We have a lot of things going on in Tucson. We have a lot of things going on statewide. But I think what's really, really important today is if we can talk about our personal and family financial planning degree, because that's what we're offering near you. And we can do certificates, we can do a minor or a major program, and every one of these people is eligible to sit their Certified Financial Planner exam, which will bring these people one step closer to being a certified financial planning professional. And I think that's really, really something that we can offer to your community that will bring an enormous amount of value.
Yeah, that subject area is completely in line with one of our target industry clusters, which is advanced business services. So can you talk a little bit more about maybe some of the topics covered within the program area?
Well, let me backtrack a second and say that, Micah, we looked at your region and came to the same conclusion you did, kind of independently, hopefully not by chance. But one of the things we've noticed is you have a really significant presence of financial service industries in your area, especially the greater Phoenix area with some large centers with large hiring needs. And if you look at growth for your area in particular, we consider some of our graduates might want to go into Charles Schwab, Allstate, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, GM Financial, Vanguard. But there's many, many, many small to medium-sized companies in the space as well. And we think these folks will be strong partners in terms of the internships we're going to need for the program and for careers. And really, we think Chandler is perfectly situated for these graduates being able to grow the economy where you are. And so what things are in this degree? This degree covers things like retirement planning, estate planning, tax planning, investment planning, insurance and risk management, and many other financial topics that are of value to the employers that we've just been talking about.
Yeah, that's definitely an area that is growing here in Chandler. So I'm extremely excited that the university recognized it and will be able to deliver some of this talent to our local employers. And I guess kind of in that same vein, how are the undergraduate programs or certificates responsive to the workforce needs within the local economy and broader national?
Well, this particular program is targeted for areas that the country needs for growth. We look at the Bureau of Labor Statistics data all the time with all of our degrees. This particular degree, the job outlook is for 15% growth, and so that's way above average. And that's over 30,000 jobs a year through 2031.
That's incredible.
And given that the metro area you're in is the 5th largest in the country and probably likely to be the 4th largest at least by 2031, we see a big chunk of these jobs going to your area. And yeah, it is incredible. There's a national shortage of certified financial planners. It's primarily driven by many of the certified financial planners getting older and looking to retire, but it's also that certified financial planning is a fiduciary industry. So it means that people who are certified financial planners are focused on looking after your financial well-being the same way your medical doctor should be focused on looking after your health and keeping you healthy. And so only about 5% of people whose business card says financial planner are certified financial planners. So these are highly skilled, highly trained professionals out there looking to your family's financial health and well-being.
That's critically important and really setting up the long-term viability of communities as well. So, having educated folks like this, providing resources to our residents really sets up a generational wealth creation, which is fantastic to see. A lot of people don't necessarily take the appropriate steps to think long term. So I'm glad U of A is going to be offering this here locally. And I guess that's kind of another question. So what is the future of this program in Chandler?
Well, we're there for the long term, as long as you'll have us. I mean, the good news for you is that just down the road is the largest community college in the country, Maricopa Community College. It is massive. And one of the things that we really focus on in our college, and that we're really quite good at actually, is these 2+2 programs. In other words, go to community college, get your associate's degree in 2 years or more if you need to, if you're working, and then you would transfer to us at the University of Arizona, but you would explicitly be transferring to the University of Arizona's Chandler facility, where you would do your personal and family financial planning degree. You might already be working in the industry. You might be doing your associate's degree already in the banking industry, or already in the certified financial planning industry, or already in the insurance industry. And then 2 years after you sign in with us, you walk out the door, come down to Tucson, do your graduation. You've got a degree in certified financial planning, and you've also got your initial qualifications with a professional body, and you're ready to go. And I want to cycle back on something you said about families, family incomes and long-term family planning, long-term family financial planning. But it's important because not only are we looking at creating jobs, but those families, with the wealth they're able to build, are building that wealth in the community. And so they're doing their banking, they're doing their shopping, and it means the community itself is building wealth, not just with the jobs and the salaries coming in or the people commuting, but it means that wealth is being built into the community, almost like you're building the physical foundation of the new buildings, or the physical foundation of new infrastructure, power, fiber optics, but you've now got a foundation of financial wealth that's inherent to part of the community. And we saw how important that was during COVID. We've seen how important that is to communities throughout the history of the United States. And this will mean that Chandler will have a really solid foundation to grow on, way above the jobs that may be created.
Shane, that's really impactful. We, in the economic side of what our team touches, we talk a lot about the direct and indirect fiscal and economic benefits of projects. And I wholeheartedly agree with what you said. The long-term effects are pretty profound. So for people interested in learning more, where can they go and how can they get engaged with your program offering here in Chandler?
Well, there's many different ways. The most direct way is to go to our website, and I'm going to have to read that out, although hopefully you may be able to print it across the screen or something. But so the website address is www.nearu.arizona.edu/Chandler, or contact any U of A recruiter. You go to the U of A website, type that in, you'll find it, you'll find us. One thing I do want to make sure I just re-emphasize again is that this idea of this fiduciary relationship with clients. You asked me about what were the practical knowledge and expertise, what things are in the degree. A key element of this training, and I really want to emphasize this, is we do train students in the legal, ethical, and moral aspects of financial planning and professional conduct. And one of the things we want to do is be training people in the areas they're from, so there can be a high level of trust built up. Because just like you need to trust your medical provider or your dental provider, you need to have a very high level of trust with a professional who you know is going to be looking after your best interests. These individuals are not beholden to any one insurance company, any one bank, anyone, anything. Their job is to sit down with you in a high trust environment, speak to you in words that you can follow, look like you, look like your family, and then just ask you what you want to do, and then let you know these are all the possible options, and this is how we can facilitate your financial growth and why it's important.
That's amazing. we're so
I think it's
excited.
amazing. I think it's brilliant. I think it's absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd love to go back like too many years, 36, and do this degree myself. I think it's an incredible opportunity.
Well, I'm excited for it. I know the community is excited for it. Dean Burgess, thank you for joining us, and for all the viewers, check it out. See what U of A has to offer to you. Take care, everybody.
Thank you, Micah.